When you think about the people that you know, you've met them at one point or another. So I'm going to share with you right here the 3 levels that we move through from turning a stranger into a friend, and how you can get people into your network. What you need to know is there are only 5 ways you can come across someone for the first time. 5 ways you can meet someone for that first time. 5 ways you can get them on your radar. The first is by telephone. Either you call them or they call you. And that's the first contact you have with them. The second is face-to-face. You could be physically introduced. It could be a networking event. The third is by some piece of correspondence. They see your marketing literature. You send them a letter. The fourth is by internet, email. They go to your website. You send them something. And the fifth is by reputation. People hear of you. People talk about you. People see you in a magazine. Your profile's high. And there's only 5 ways you can come across someone or get into someone's network. Once you're leveraging those 5 ways and you're raising your profile and you're getting out there and you're making connection with the people, you take them through these 3 levels. The first is that you simply know them. You make that connection and you know them on some basic level. As you develop that, people get to know you and they then have an opportunity to like you, knowing and then liking. Now, there are lots of things you can do to make people like you. And we know what's coming, because when people like you, they then get to trust you. What can you do to get people to like you? Well, obviously, people will be nice to you if you're nice to them. If you compliment people, if you're there for people, if you listen to people, if you ask people great questions, if you're more interested than interesting, if you're more fascinated than fascinating. It's amazing, but people will like you. And when people like you, people will trust you. Now at trust level, great things start to happen. But there are less people that trust you than know you. Have a think about it. If you know 100 people, not all 100 will like you, even if you're the most likable person in the world. And if you know 100 people and maybe 80 people like you, not all 80 people will trust you. And that's not your fault. Some people have trust issues. Some people say, I only trust myself. I only rely on number 1. And that's not your fault. When people trust you though, those people at the top, they're the ones you can do business with. They're the ones that get you, that appreciate you, that understand you. They're the ones that know the value that you offer. And when you turn those strangers into friends, things will really start to happen for you. Now go and do it.